Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about high ground retakes and more importantly the more protected ones. So let's get right into it. This first high ground retake I'm going to show you allows a lot of customizability, and one thing that I like about that is the fact that when you go up against players and they're doing the same thing that you see everybody else do, it's really easy to counter. But once you start doing things that people really don't typically see, it's going to give you a pretty good advantage. So all you do is throw a cone off to the right, and then you just connect it over and make sure you're connecting to this build. Otherwise, once you edit the cone, this all will break. From here, you have a lot of different options. You can easily go out of your cone this way, or one thing that I like to do is edit my cone back, throw a cone on top. That way players can follow me. They're going to get caught in the cone. And then from here, you can just throw a floor and then go on up. And from here, you can, add in all your extras to make it a little bit harder for them to follow you. But that's just a couple of the different options. Now from here, you can easily do another retake and do some other stuff. You can fake off to the left here and do all sorts of stuff. And that's what I really like about this retake. This next retake here is from Parallel Connor, and what I like about it most is the fact that it keeps you pretty protected at all times. Once you get to this stage, it's really easy to kind of switch up what you're doing. That's one thing I recommend, because if you're using the same high ground retake, a player will get used to it pretty quickly. Now, one thing I saw him do is he would place a couple of walls and a cone above him, and this way if a player is above you on high ground, you still can protect yourself a little bit. Otherwise, from here you can always just 90 up a little bit, or you can kind of make something yourself, come up with some different high ground retakes to combo off of this, which I do recommend. That way you're keeping it fresh and you're keeping yourself protected at all times. Although it might seem kind of simple, I don't really see too many people doing it, and that's faking their high ground retakes before they do something. Now, for example, with a side jump, you could do something as simple as placing a ramp and a cone, then immediately running to the other side and doing the high ground retake that you actually would like to. Now, this might seem kind of minuscule and might not help, but even a split second of you getting that little bit of time ahead of your opponent can definitely help, especially if you're going up against somebody who's good and is a fast builder as well. That split second could mean you getting high ground. Now, you also need to protect yourself on your way up, and while ramps and cones typically do the trick, sometimes you need a little bit more protection, and it's simple as throwing down a couple walls and a cone. What this will do, it'll give you protection from your side as well from above, and will also add an extra layer with this wall for your opponent to try to catch up to you if they're following you closely. Now, this will slow you down a little bit, but once you get the hang of it, it's quite easy and will offer a lot more protection than just a typical cone or some ramps. Alright, that is going to wrap up the video there, guys. I hope you did enjoy. Let me know what you thought about all the retakes down below, and again, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, as it really does help out the channel, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow in the next one.